Why am I seeing so many Americans supporting Russia in the invasion of Ukraine? TBH, I haven't really seen anyone supporting Russia. At best, it's people who are against the spending associated with supporting Ukraine. Most of what I've seen is people who think it's not the US's responsibility to give Ukraine $50 billion to fight Russia, since Ukraine is not in NATO and is not a US state. Trolls, bots, contrarians. Are you sure they aren't bots? Honestly, they're probably bots or being influenced by Russian bots. I feel like I'm the one missing something. I still haven't seen any Americans support Russia. Just accusations that other Americans do. I think there's almost no legitimate pro-Russian sentiment in the US. A lot of what you see online is bot activity, or various political groups accusing each other of Russian sympathies to score domestic political points. What I don't care for is almost anything criticizing Ukraine, e.g. their well-documented corruption issues, the massive financial contributions to Ukraine, or just anti-war sentiment. All gets framed as pro-Russian by those who are pro-Ukraine. Maybe some people are legitimately anti-war and legitimately disagree with giving billions and billions of dollars to fund another country's war, especially during hard financial times at home, and especially to a recipient with well-documented corruption problems. All of those are fair enough positions to hold and can certainly have nothing at all to do with who the other belligerent is. Russia in this case. I think a lot of such people wouldn't consider themselves pro-Russian or pro-Ukraine. Just Prouse. Like who? I have not seen anyone support Russia. There's some people who feel, if the Democrats are pro-Ukraine, they must be wrong, because the Democrats are always wrong, and feel that they must be pro-Russia by default. There are some people who get a lot of Russian propaganda that tells them the US is wasting money supporting Ukraine and encouraging a nuclear war for no good reason. There's people who like the fact that Russia has very conservative values and a strong dictator in charge, as they wish the US was more like that. I have a close personal friend who supports Russia because they are anti-gay. I bet there are others. It's not direct support. It's a general aversion to involving the US in military conflicts not directly involving the US. Pro-war types just conflate an anti-war stance with supporting Russia. People don't want to see it escalate through our participation. It's not supporting Russia. You're creating a false ultimatum between supporting Ukraine or supporting Russia. In reality, it's a question of asking whether aiding Ukraine by contributing arms or funding or other material support is wise considering the possibility of nuclear war. People are against reigniting Cold War tensions. You can support Ukraine morally without wanting your country to interfere. Some of what you are seeing is bots. Much of the rest of what you are seeing are the people whose interactions with the bots have had the designed effect. And I suppose there are some people who support Russia invading a neighboring country. There's basically nobody supporting Russia over Ukraine. Most people just don't see why we should get involved and are against the proxy war we've started against Russia. That's the Russian bots you are seeing! Exclamation mark. I don't think any Americans at all are pulling for Russia. Many of us just think it is none of our business and don't want billions and billions of dollars in equipment being funneled to a country that we don't really have an interest in. The war in Afghanistan just ended and immediately we get in a proxy war with Russia over a non-NATO country. It is ridiculous and all about money. Reddit needs to stop being a critical shrine to Twitter. Twitter logic isn't real logic, and it sure isn't American logic. It's not the bill. It's what else is embedded in the bill thanks to pork barrel politics. Single bill legislation fixes that. Also, the objectionable part of Ukraine funding is the money laundering. Where are you hanging out? I run in fairly conservative circles, and support for Russia's invasion does not exist. I haven't seen that at all, and I don't think it's true.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.